Teacher talking sports, what it does, what do, how we live. And let's continue my MLB Mount Rushmore series by decade, where I'm naming the 4 best players in each decade in the MLB. Now, I previously did MLB Mount Rushmores for the 4 best players in each franchise history and the 4 best players at each position in MLB history. All of these are in a playlist, as will be these decades. I just started yesterday with the 2010s, so today let's move on to the 2000s. So let's start by sharing my Mount Rushmore. More on these 4 players later in the video, but alphabetical order by last name. And I guess I should make it clear I'm not letting PED allegations or suspensions judge whether a guy should be on. I'm just going strictly by their play on the field. So we got the great Barry Bonds, Albert Pujols, Alex Rodriguez, and Ichiro Suzuki. Now, the first 3 were pretty much obvious to me. The 4th was a bit more challenging. Now, a lot of people might think Ichiro was the obvious choice, but I very much considered a few starting pitchers who maybe the back half of the decade weren't as good, weren't as dominant, but the first half of the decade they were phenomenal, especially 2, talking about the big unit, Randy Johnson and Pedro Martinez. I widely considered them. Even to a lesser extent, Johan Santana was also considered. Some other honorable mentions, though. 2 former Yankees, Derek Jeter, Mariano Rivera. I think some people might have included Rivera. It's just very hard for me to include a relief pitcher, even if he's the GOAT at his position. But yeah, anyhow, let's get more into these 4 guys, starting with Barry Bonds. So Bonds played 8 seasons in the decade from 2000 to 2007, all with the San Francisco Giants. In that time, he batted .322 with a, wait for it, 1,241 OPS, 221 OPS plus, hit 317 homers, drove in 697, scored 772 runs, walked 1,128 times compared to just 427 strikeouts. So a .517 on base percentage. Bonds won 4 straight NL MVPs from 2001 to 2004. 2001, he set a new single season record with 73 home runs. Now in 2005, he played just 14 games, but every other season, he led the league in walks, won 2 batting championships, led the league in on-base percentage 6 times in the decades, 4 times in slugging, 4 times in OPS, 5 times in OPS plus. Just some incredible numbers. 4 times he had triple digits in RBIs, 5 times had triple digits in runs scored. Never had more than 93 strikeouts in a season, and other than that, 77 was his highest. According to Baseball Reference, had 3 seasons with more than 10 WAR. Helped guide the Giants to the 2002 World Series. Now, they lost in 7 games to the Angels, but Barry Bonds was absolutely incredible in the series as well as that whole postseason. The all-time leader in home runs, Barry Bonds, is my first guy on the Mount Rushmore of the 2000s. Next, let's go with Prince Albert. Albert Pujols made his MLB debut in the 2001 season, so from 2001 to 2009, all with the Cardinals. In that time, Pujols batted .334 with a 1,055 OPS, 172 OPS plus, 366 homers, 1,112 RBIs, 1,071 runs scored, 387 doubles. Some incredible numbers for the decade from Prince Albert. Now, he won the NL MVP 3 times. 2005, 2008, 2009 was the NL Rookie of the Year in 2001. Won a World Series with the Cardinals in 2006 and in 2004. Helped guide the Cardinals to the World Series. But All in all, led the league in homers once, runs 4 times, hits once, doubles once, won a batting crown, 3 times in slugging, 3 times in OPS for the decade. 7 of his 9 seasons had over a 1,000 OPS, and the low was his second year, 2002, of 955. He hit at least 314 in every one of his first 9 seasons in the league. He had 5 seasons of at least 40 homers and no less than 32 in any of those 9 seasons. Scored 100 runs in every season but one, 2007, when he had 99. Had at least 103 RBIs in each of the 9 seasons. Pujols had also 5 seasons of at least 40 doubles, 6 seasons of at least 40 doubles, 2 seasons with 51 doubles. Just really one of the great hitters of that era. Not only did he win 3 MVPs, he finished runner-up twice, 3rd, 4th, and 9th, won 5 Silver Sluggers and a Gold Glove. Albert Pujols, just an incredible performer to start his career. Obvious choice. Next, let's go with Alex Rodriguez. Now, Rodriguez played 2000 with the Mariners, then spent 3 seasons with the Texas Rangers, spent the following 6 seasons with the New York Yankees, and that's who he played for in the decade. So from 2000 to 2009, Rodriguez batted .304 with a 988 OPS, 153 OPS plus, 435 homers, 1,243 RBIs, 1,190 runs scored, and 179 stolen bases. For the decade, he won 3 AL MVPs, 2003 with the Rangers, and then 2005 and 2007 with the Yankees. Also had MVP finishes in the decade of 2nd, 3rd, 6th, 8th, and 10th. Led the league in slugging percentage 4 times, OPS twice, RBIs twice, home runs 5 times, and runs scored 4 times. He had 3 seasons of at least 50 homers, and every one of those seasons hit at least 30 homers. Had triple digits in RBIs every season and runs every season except 2009 when he had 78, while with the Yankees had 3 seasons with over 20 stolen bases, walked a bunch, including 100 walks in the 2000 season. In 6 seasons in the decade, A-Rod batted over 300. Was a Gold Glove winning shortstop with the Rangers 2002 and 2003. Of course, moved to third base when with the Yankees and performed admirably there as well. He also won 7 Silver Sluggers for the decade and was a 9-time All-Star, member of the 2009 World Series winning team from the Yankees. He definitely had his bugaboos in the postseason, but performed awesomely that year. Third member of the 2000s Mount Rushmore, and let's end with Ichiro Suzuki, who of course started his career playing professionally in Japan, was 27 years old when he started. So from 2001 to 2009, 9 seasons, all with the Mariners. Ichiro batted .333 with an 811 OPS, 341 stolen bases, 84 homers, 515 RBIs, 973 runs, 2,030 hits. I forget if I said 341 stolen bases, but anyhow, yes. Started his career 2001, not only as the AL Rookie of the Year, but also the MVP. Also had MVP finishes of 7th, 8th, and 9th in the decade. In each of the 9 seasons, Suzuki was a Gold Glove winner, also won 3 Silver Sluggers, and was named an All-Star all 9 seasons. Won 2 batting crowns and batted at least .303 every season. Led the league in stolen bases in his rookie year, had at least 26 in every other season. All 9 seasons, Ichiro had over 200 hits, including 2004 when he set a single season record with 262. In each of the first 8 seasons, Ichiro had over 100 runs scored, as I mentioned, Gold Glove winner every year. Had a cannon in right field. So Suzuki is my Ichiro, fourth member of my 2000s Mount Rushmore. So let me know in the comments, do you agree? Do you disagree? Ichiro was definitely probably the last guy included, as I mentioned at the beginning of the video. Numerous guys I considered for that fourth spot. In the end, I went with Ichiro, who was just consistently very good throughout the decade, but man, was it hard. Not putting on either the big unit, who was completely dominant to start the decade, as was Pedro Martinez. But stay tuned for tomorrow. I'll be doing the 1990s. Anyhow, don't forget to subscribe. Tell a friend, tell a friend, tell a friend to subscribe. Like the video, share the video, hit the bell for notifications. I'm out.